Okay, I thought I'd make a quick little video here. This is just a flywheel. I think it's off a 125 Kawasaki dirt bike of some sort. I don't know all the history. All that I know is we needed to pull it off. There are no internal threads in here. If we had internal threads in here, we would screw our puller in, secure it, screw down our bolt. The center of this would push it out. It didn't have it. So we're trying to figure out how to get it off. What's the best way to do it? So I've made lots of pullers before. So I thought we'll just make our own puller. So what I did is I took my calipers. These are threaded holes here. So I measured from the center of the threaded holes to the center point of our main hole here. I locked in my calipers. I first drilled, I don't know what size hole it was, something small. I think these were little M8 bolts or something. I drilled it and I took my caliper and I put it in the hole. I spun it around. It was on the other side of this. So I had a radius around there, and then I measured between my two holes, just like you would on a vehicle, like on a rim or a tire. Right? I know this isn't super accurate, but that's what I did. So I then measured, and I just took a single point, and then I scribed from there. I scribed there, and then I scribed to my last point. I center punched and drilled my 3 holes. Then I drilled my main hole out larger. If you look here, you can see the radius that I scribed in from my caliper. And then when I used my other dimension here between my holes, right? So I just did a scribe like that, a scribe like that, and a scribe like that to find my center. Center punched those, drilled them out. And this was I think a 5/8 fine thread nut, because that's what I had, 5/8 fine threaded rod. All the holes over here on this flywheel were metric, so I mean that didn't really matter. So I welded my nut on. It's not pretty. This is just some scrap metal I had. There's my threaded rod. So I turned down the tip so it would fit inside here and push against the crankshaft. And I just gave it a little chamfer. And then at the top, I had this nut, and I used this because I could put a wrench or socket and it wouldn't slip down over it. I just gave it a little weld on the top to hold it. So we put our plate on like so. I put my 3 bolts in here. I didn't tighten them down super tight. I just kind of hand tightened them. And then I threaded in my fine thread, pushed. I did have to give it quite a bit of torque. It was quite rusty. This engine is seized. It was sitting outside at some point. Anyways, I don't know the history, but it pulled it off, no problem. I did end up putting a little bit of grease on my threads just to help them lube up. And yeah, it worked out really quite well. So you can see we measured that. That fits inside. On the back side, you can see it pushes in there. And if you look in the inside, you can see the rust and stuff. So it did actually take quite a bit of force to pop off. But just for anyone who's curious, you can make that up. Only took me maybe 20 minutes. It wasn't really a big deal. I did have all the materials kicking around. I did not have a tap and die big enough to thread my own stuff. That's why I used the nut, and I happen to have the nut. I had other bolts, but I didn't have taps to match them. This is what I had my bolt in, and it worked out really good. Hope that helps someone.